Hey everyone, and welcome back to No Mans Sky. Today we're going to look into how to find yourself the Dissonant systems, how to find the corrupt Sentinels, get yourself the new ship, the new jetpack, and also new multi-tools, and that should give you a little bit of a head start on how to get everything sorted out. So as you can see, we are now in space, so let me open up my galaxy map. Alright, so when you open up your galaxy map, you will see a little window popping up giving you some information. If you want, you can expand, but it doesn't make any difference because the information will show up right there where you see water. There you will find Dissonant. So what we need to do is just need to find a system that says Dissonant in their information screen. Ah, there we go, Dissonant. Alright, so let's go to this one here. Alright, so now what we're going to be looking for is for a planet that has corrupt Sentinels. So as you can see here, this one doesn't have any corrupt Sentinels. We're looking for a planet that has corrupt Sentinels. There we go. Reeking planet, corrupted Sentinels. Now, there are several ways to find ships. The first one is actually by just landing on the planet and start shooting Sentinels. Now, I should warn you, you should be prepared for this. Make sure you have a good multi-tool with you that has some good upgrades to start this battle, because this can be a pretty hefty battle if you're a new player or don't have a pretty good weapon. Now, what I'm going to do, we're going to look for these ones here. You see that one there? This is called a Dissonant Resonator. It looks like a drill. Now, while I don't need this right now, I will only need this later when I want to fix the ship. It is smart to just use this one to attack it, get the materials you need. In the meantime, also aggravate the Sentinels and start the fight. You can see there is some Sentinels walking around it as well, which are corrupted. Get out your multi-tool and we're gonna have to start aggravating these Sentinels. So we're gonna shoot at the Resonator, which in turn is gonna aggravate the other Sentinels, which is gonna start the battle, and that is gonna lead into the next step. In the meantime, you might have seen I got the inverted mirror as a reward for destroying that Resonator. This inverted mirror is what we will be needing later on. Now, just as you will be fighting other Sentinels, you will be creating these waves. You will see that your wanted level is going up. Each wave is going to be tougher to beat. You just need to reach the 5th wave, destroy the Sentinels, and that will automatically trigger the mission to find the ship. Now, you will not disable Sentinels on this planet by killing all waves. This will just restart again. You will just return to wave 1. So there's no way to disable them by just killing all Sentinels in that system. The only way you can deactivate Sentinels on a planet is finding one of these Sentinel pillars and deactivate the corrupted Sentinels. I'm gonna have to say, these crystals start getting a little bit annoying. To see the noise these crystals make is crazy. I think we should be there soon. There's another one. Alright, that is what we needed to do. We just need to complete a complete wave, and that is going to give you a location of a dissonance spike, which of course is going to give us the location for one of these Sentinel Starships. Now, as I said before, you can keep on fighting these, but they will not get deactivated by just killing them. You have to find a Sentinel pillar. Now, while we're here, you can see there is a Radiant Shard there. We will be needing that, so we're just going to mine this. We will need 3 in total, but at least that is 1 less. And we already got ourselves the inverted mirror, so we only will have to find a few more Radiant Shards and 1 more final piece, but that is found on the ship. This is the ship we're looking for. It's not the most amazing one, but it will do for the example. So this is a Sentinel ship, Sentinel Class Ship Interceptor. Alright, now if I want to try to get in the ship, you will see it doesn't allow me to get into it. The cockpit is damaged, there's too much stuff going on. So let me take out all of this stuff here. We're going to take the Highline brain as well, and we're going to have to do something with that brain in a bit. And now we see the pilot interface here. We're just going to go in there and you can see we need 3 Radiant Shards, 1 inverted mirror, and 1 harmonic brain. So the inverted mirror is what I got from the Dissonant Resonator, the drill robot that we killed. So the only thing left is for us to find 2 more Radiant Shards, and then we need to find a way to make a harmonic brain. So the Radiant Shards we can actually find by just looking around with our scanner, and you should see these emblems right there. Radiant Shard, these are the ones we will need. Man, the noise these crystals make, I think a lot of people are going to get annoyed with that soon. Alright, so this one here is a Radiant Shard. You can see a Radiant Shard. While these look large, you can see these are not Radiant. So these don't give you any Radiant Shards. You have to find one that's called Radiant Shard. That's another Radiant. This is a good... Let's just mine them all. If you find Radiant Shards, I would say just mine them all. you will be glad you do now, because you will be able to use them for either charging your starship, repairing, upgrading. It's a really good resource to have in your inventory. Let's check. We have the radiant shard, we have the inverted mirror. The only thing we need is a harmonic brain. Now the harmonic brain is actually part of the ship. Remember, I was taking the highline brain out of the ship. That is now in my inventory. Here, we took up the brain, the highline brain. This one here, now you can see its status is volatile. So we're going to probe its subconsciousness, which means what we're going to try to do, we're going to try to hack and change the brain and something usable. And what's going to happen, it's going to give you a new location to change that brain attitude. Now, I did read on Twitter that if you change your difficulty settings to free, you should no longer have this mission. You should be able to claim your ship straight away. I have not tested this myself, but it might be something you want to try and see if it works if you don't want to do this mission all the time. I think this is fun for a while, but I think after a while, people are going to be really bothered with having to fly back and forth to get your ship fixed. I don't know. All right, so we're going to go to this monolith here. And don't worry about flying away from your ship. You can see the marker is still there, so you can still fly back to your ship. Now, if you're not 100% sure that it's going to stay there, you can always drop a safe beacon there, but I don't think you will need to do this. Now we can interact with the monolith. It's going to allow you to present the brain, and that is going to result in the brain being transformed into a harmonic brain, as you can see there in the top right corner. All right, now we've done that, we can just fly back to the ship and fix it up. And there we go. This is my ship. It's a C class. You can find different classes, by the way. You can find B, A, and S class ships. Anti-gravity well, this is your landing gear. This is the pulse drive, the crimson core, which is your warp drive. And take note that all of these can be charged with the radiant shard. The shields, the gun, and the pilot interface, which is of course the brain we just installed there. Now, the gun, this is just the same like a photon cannon, so you can actually install the regular Starship upgrades in here if you want to. You can install the intro knife, positron ejector, whatever you have. For the Sentinel cannon, you can actually keep adding upgrades. If you add upgrades of photon cannons, it will actually upgrade this Sentinel cannon as well. I'm actually really enjoying the animation when you step into this in first person. Anyway, I got my Starship, we got it all set up. Let's go and look for the two other things, which is the jetpack and the multitool. Now, if we go in my inventory, you will notice I have an echo locator. Now, the echo locator is something I received by killing the corrupt sentinels. I got this one from destroying the Dissonant resonator, but I think you can get it from destroying any other sentinel as well. It's more of a random thing. Now, if I now enable this one, it will give you a location of an encampment on the planet or another planet, depending if you, for example, are on a planet that does not have any buildings. For example, an exotic or a forsaken planet will not have any buildings, so it will send you to another planet nearby. But here we are, there's an encampment right here. Alright, so there is some stuff around here. First of all, there is going to be the multitool, as you can see. Now, the multitool is harmonically sealed. That means we're going to have to unlock it. To unlock the multitool, we have to go to this little computer or console here. And if you go into this console, you will find some information. You can try to input the override glyphs, but you do not know them yet. So instead, let's go here and select Scan Memory Registers. It will show you three numbers. 7 minus 2, 2 plus 7, 2 plus 1. So you just do have the calculation. So the first one is going to be 5. The second one is going to be 9. And the third one is going to be 3. So this is going to be the code we have to enter into this computer. So let's access main interface. Now we can enter the glyphs. And now you can see there's going to be 3 glyphs on this screen right here. So now we can just go in here and start entering these glyphs. So we have 5, which is this one, glyph 5. Here we have 9, which is glyph 9. And here we have the last one, which is glyph 3, which is this one right here. So we can do lift lockdown. Now, if this is the first time you're unlocking one of these terminals, this will also unlock the new jetpack for you, which you can then enable in the appearance modifier. But of course, that's not the only thing we want. We also want to unlock the multitool. So we have to open up the monitor again and then select deactivate multitool seal. Deactivate it, and now we can go here, check our multitool, and you can see now we can pick it up we can take it and compare it if you want to. This is a very similar to a pistol, I would say. You will see the scanner range is larger, damage is less. The other type of multi-tool will be reversed, so it will be more damage, less scanner range. All right, this is how you get your ship, how you get your multi-tool, and how you get your jetpack. Now, if you want to find a Sentinel ship, you do not have to fight the Sentinels all the time. If you have these echolocators, you can actually find these encampments, go into the monitor and select Locate Dissonant Spikes, which is going to show you a ship on the planet. Now, you should be aware that once you have found one Sentinel ship on a planet, all the other Sentinel ships will be exactly the same. They will not change. The only reason why you would be looking for another Sentinel ship of the same type on the planet is to just find a better class. So you can see this is the exact same as the one I'm having right now. But you can check if you go in here, Flameborn. This is an A class right in the corner. So you might want to go for this one instead and start upgrading that one instead of this. That is possible. Anyway, this is it, guys. I think this was most of what I can share with you. You can see there are a whole bunch of different Sentinel ships, each of them very unique in animation. I'm sure you will see a lot of ship hunters now sharing locations. The advantage is, as I said, there's going to be only one ship per planet type. So there's going to be no problem in finding the S-Class if you want to, by just searching a little bit longer. I hope this was informative. I hope this helped you out in figuring out how to get the Sentinel Starship. And I will see you again next time. Thank you so much, and goodbye for now.